Aloha, everyone. And this is a really special time because the County Council is going to be recognizing a very special citizen of our county who has contributed immense amounts of energy and good times to our community through his work as Hiccup Circus and other projects. And I'm speaking of Graham Ellis. Graham Ellis and his wife DENA are here today to receive this award, but they are on their way out of the country. Unfortunately, immigration has decided that Graham is an illegal alien, but we don't view him as that because he's made such a wonderful, fantastic contribution to our community. So I'm going to invite Graham and DENA up right now, and I'm going to read the certificate that the County Council is going to be providing. And I see you have some folks here today, and I know some of them want to say a couple words. So Graham Ellis was a longtime resident and a well-respected community leader in Puna. For over 20 years, Graham provided opportunities, programs, projects, events, and services for Hawaii Island residents, visitors, and most especially for the keiki o Ka'aina. Graham was the founding president of the Village Green Society, Hawaii Volcano Circus, Kalapana Seaview Community Association, Friends of the Akebono Theater, and the Hawaii Sustainable Community Alliance. In 1987, Graham founded the Belly Acres Eco Village with a vision to experiment with sustainable community living practices. And in 1990, he started the Hiccup Circus to promote the healthy development of children and the community using performance and circus arts, focusing on elementary and secondary school-aged children living in isolated rural communities. Hiccup Circus students toured the state and even went to California to perform their quote-unquote naturally high drug prevention show 138 times for more than 48,000 students. As you can see, Graham leaves behind really big shoes to fill and will be greatly missed and eternally appreciated for all that he has done. The term Hiccup Circus isn't just a name pulled out of a hat. It actually stands for something, so I'd like him to share that.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to share the intentions of the work I've been doing here all these years. Actually, the Big Island has been my home for 36 years. It's been an honor to be here in this county, and a privilege, too. It's the most beautiful place. And community development is really behind all the work I've been doing here. HICCUP stands for Hawaii Island Community Circus Unity Project. And it's through circus that we've been striving to bring people together to live in community in a meaningful way and a healthy way. And I believe here in Hawaii we have a very diverse community. We have some of the very richest people in the world and perhaps some of the most subsistence, basic living people. And I hope that the council and the administration, in recognizing that, work towards creating one community here moving forward. And I'm going to miss the Big Island. I'm going to miss the community. I'm going to miss the people. But I'm taking the aloha with me. It'll always be with me. And mahalo for this recognition today. Mahalo.
Thank you, Graham. CORY, I know CORY HARDEN from the Sierra Club also had a few words she wanted to share.
I'm not speaking for Sierra Club, but I have to tell it. And just to add somewhat to the well-deserved accolades that Graham has been getting, I've known him for over 25 years to be an energetic and positive force in our island community. My kids went to his Hiccup Circus practices, loved it. I've seen Graham and his troupe in many community events, bringing good cheer to crowds and a happy sense of accomplishment and confidence to young performers. He's uplifted high-risk children, supported sustainable living, raised money for nonprofits, served on community councils, and so forth. And many officials, local, state, and federal, have spoken highly of him. Taking Graham away from his wife, children, and friends does nothing to protect our community or instill respect for the rule of law. Instead, it's bringing pain and harm to a family and community that deserve neither. We have incompetent officials who gain power by questionable means. These officials are picking off easy-to-deport people to make some people think the officials are doing something. We're wasting money on agents and prison cells while real threats remain at large. We need to resist the degradation of America and work towards a nation of compassion, wisdom, and shared laughter. So, thank you, Graham.
Kalani has been accepted to a circus school in Brussels. It's a very prestigious school, and many thanks go to Graham for helping that become a reality. So there's so many lives that have been changed, of course, my own included, and those of my children. And we're sending off our daughter Bailey to have her senior year of high school in Portland, Oregon, living with Graham's best friend, who is a performer and will be a great mentor for her. And I just want to personally thank you for everything you've done and all the memories we've shared living here. And I'm not going to be able to say much more because it's a little challenging for me, but thank you all for being here, and thank you all for giving Graham this great honor. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And I hope it's going to help me get a job in England.
That's a good one.
I would actually like to say one more thing, because I know that there's a lot of political passion around this. I do want to say that the Department of Homeland Security in Honolulu were very gracious, and I want to say thank you to them, because they're doing their job. You know, they're federal agents, but they have aloha, and I want to thank them for that.
Beautiful. Beautiful to hear. Senator Ruderman is also here, and I know that Senator had a short interview that was televised recently, and I just want to thank all the people who have supported Graham through this situation, and I want to also recognize that these two, talk about being American citizens, were married on the 4th of July. And so they had a celebration on the 4th of July commemorating that marriage and renewed their vows. And it was a beautiful ceremony. So thank you. Thank you for inviting all of us to that. So with that, can we take a little recess and get a photo?
Okay, we're in brief recess.
Thank you.